Hey, kitty, what's up? Welcome in. Hope all is well. However, everything sound? Okay, we're back again. Alright, February 25th, 1206, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Hope we're not interrupting anything, pals. Huh? Wait, what are you doing here? Oh. Yes, I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe? What is it? Third of the game done with Toronto leading 2-1. Who are they even playing anyway? I don't even know. You got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run around, all around while on duty. Oh, the flames. Okay. Why are we running around? I didn't ask you to do that. On top of all of it, you call me here? I've seen happier people at funerals. Ouch. I take it Lano's having you run errands again? Let me tell you, pal. This is the last time, pal. Here. Evidence law. She asked me to give you this to your... She asked me to give this to you if there was a break into this trial. Well, yeah, it was a break, all right. Evidence law? Evidence... Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Yeah. There's no female voices yet. Okay. And we're not back in court yet. We're not back in court yet. Okay, but we will be in a minute. Oh, speaking of which, I guess we're ready for you, dear. Emma needs you right now. Man. I like it's really moody when we're getting ready to stream.
Shut up, you.
In the meantime,
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
it seems so.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. A message? She said, if you plan on taking him on, you're gonna need this book. Well, I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Evidence laws clearly slipped in the pocket. Does not look like that book will do you any good now, though. All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, Detective. Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why am I still sitting at the prosecutor's seat? Despite all these allegations being thrown at me. Mr. Edgeworth, the real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Sky found out she was unwittingly caused the man's death. The cat decided to come up here and try to ruin the stream.
So
Well, I know
what
you're
is she
thinking.
doing now?
She's not gonna get arrested, I don't think. And now you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be kidding me, pal. You're missing the point, Detective. I think Edgeworth and Wright are actually working together on this one. Anna didn't murder Detective Goodman. Hmm? She merely struck a knife into a dead body. That means the real killer is still out there. What? We're gonna expose him. Belle! Do you want lines in this?
Huh.
I'm pretty sure Meow's not a line, but
Hi, my little cutie pie.
no matter what it takes.
Sir Purse.
So, Kitty wants to know, speaking of which, how was leg day?
It was hard, but that's fine. It was good.
In this case, there are too many people. It's time to bring it to an end.
Yes. That's too long.
Oh, don't worry, it's ending tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know it will. Okay, so February 26, 1252, District Court, Courtroom number 9. And next week we begin the second game.
Trial will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
the inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions.
Huh.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness, but this isn't easy to say. You see, there's some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have,
Struck her again. You think they have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking, and
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
Solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? Well, there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement. Hey, Anubis, welcome in. But a very effective one. This will prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal.
Then it's settled. The, defense may now call forth its next witness.
Mr. Wright. You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over. The defense calls. It's finally come to bring out the real murderer. Yeah. And here he is. He pops up on the screen. Damon Gant. Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything?
As to the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I fear we should hear what he has to say about it. As luck would have it, he should still be here in the courthouse. He would be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. All right. Bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
What does he have to actually play with his freaking hair all the time? Jeez.
Because maybe he realizes that he has great hair.
Apparently, I have lightning strike hair.
Huh.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. Is this some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. Your name and occupation, sir.
Worthy, are you sure you want to do this?
Your name and occupation. So, you want to play hardball, eh?
Please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Neil Marshall, and I'm the acting chief of police. I'm gonna put up quotations because no one can see it. Acting.
Who's the real chief?
Well, you technically him, but still. Now then, Chief Gant. The court requests to hear your testimony.
Oh, righto.
What's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident.
Oh. You mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor?
Personally,
I think it's made pretty clear already.
there's still some things unaccounted for.
Oh? Like what?
Like the role you played in all of this.
Some. Either very brave or very
You're
foolish.
so cute.
I know, I was just turning you.
What you doing?
You are aware, of course, that the police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons?
Sure. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to.
What?
Is that true? I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Don't worry. I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Very well. The witness may begin his testimony.
Okay, what have we got here? SL9 incident.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently she had already
Arranged. The crime scene.
As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Oh, I do believe you did.
What proof does he even have that she did that with the crime?
I don't think he has any proof.
Is that when Dark was arrested?
Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dirk bumped his head.
I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut.
Bullshit.
If the police chief has to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast. Let's do this. So, normally I press on everything. Okay, I'm probably still gonna have to do that anyway. I already know what I'm gonna be end up doing though, so I'm not pressing on every statement. In fact, the one I think he's lying on, I'm not even gonna press on it at all. As I recall, a summary was held at the police
Why
department
are you
that
not
day.
going to press on it?
You'll see.
Yes.
That's right.
I guess you could say I'm a workaholic.
After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too.
That's probably what spooked out.
You made him run away like that.
Was the defendant.
Longest guy, also present in the room.
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Duck ran for it.
So, the two of you ran immediately after him, right?
That's right. But Duck made it to the elevator first.
So Neil and I split up.
He went upstairs, and I went down. I guess you could say
He got lucky. What's this about a power outage?
oh, that? The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life.
Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though.
That's not funny. It's actually not.
Hmm.
Okay, there goes Belle. Da-da-da. Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying on a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Derek was also lying collapsed on the floor. Derek was also lying collapsed on the floor? Yes, apparently he was hit his head and was knocked out.
How would he know?
Next to them were those two poor girls, Lana and Emma. Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already been known what her sister had done.
Then why would he manage to hide something? Seriously.
That's what I'm wondering too. How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved. So that means...
Wait.
You found the body near Lana's desk. That's right. I think you said earlier. It was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
I gotta ask something.
Okay.
So, if the guy, how would he know that if he went into the elevator and it was power outage? Because
I don't think he actually went to the elevator.
That they went in.
He went down,
Yeah.
but I don't think he was in the
I
elevator.
thought that he just said that he was in the elevator.
Maybe. Yes? Anyway. This is one I'm not even bothering.
Why?
Why? He had nothing to do with the forgery?
Okay, so you're gonna show.
Oh, there's evidence here.
Okay.
Okay. For starters, the evidence list was cut in half. Secondly, how about this broken jar? Remember,
Okay,
Ever's
yeah, the
name was
final
written in blood on
fragment.
it.
Okay, so you're gonna put that in there.
Yeah.
Represent that. Okay.
So, and that's what we're going to present right now. You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example. That's that blue badger you showed us earlier. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. It was found where? See, Chief Gant. These articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played part in the illegal investigation. Chief Gant, what is the meaning of this? Oh. Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit to it then? That you were involved in the forgery? Who? Me? Or do you mean you? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. It was right there. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Rado? However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment. What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work. Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding the pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My. Kids these days are no longer know how to put two and two together.
Hmm.
Here we go. Evidence and forgery. Let's see. What was it now? Jar fragment. And a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office.
You should have probably showed him the cloth or whatever.
I never had you never gave me an option for it.
No?
No.
Shoot.
Or go see ages.
The cloth that you found that was in his safe? Seriously? What, and there's printing on it?
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't let me. It didn't give me an option. That's probably like on another version though too. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Joe Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. All that is actually lies.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
when investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol.
You do understand I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Oh,
Hmm.
indeed. I believe I'll press charges. So you won't make the same mistake again.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know.
All right, Reggie. In return, though.
I know. That place, right?
Huh? What are these guys, telepathic?
Hmm.
Evidence and forgery. Okay, here we go. I'd appreciate if you would stop making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? Well, you know, back in the day, I once broke into her cattle ranch and tipped...
Mr. Wright, what are you saying?
I figure you go for C's as well. Anyway, you can prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're going to need it later. Later? What are you talking about? What else? I'm talking about when Rido's prints were found. Yes. If they're found inside my safe, well, they were proof his investigation was illegal. I've never faced anyone as slimy as this guy.
Hmm.
What do you mean by that? This is all purely hypothetical, of course. But I suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. She kind of would. Concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery. I'm not through speaking yet, righto? It all depends on when the evidence was discovered. Yeah, he did say that part. You see this jar fragment? Wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Dirk was sentenced. Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient? Right. The chief is talking about a possibility. So, as long as you can't rule that out. The remarks, however, clever as they may be, will only succeed in wasting time. Tell me something I don't know.
Hmm.
Only 5 minutes in, Tron scored 2 goals. Wait, Anubis gave you that suggestion for those 2 games? Come now, Rado. Think about it. How can you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent. Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil?
I'm not sure I care for the word murder here.
We're in a murder trial!
But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was a Miss Guy.
Where is she anyway?
True. She's probably on the side. You too. Well, now do you see? And I am going to actually present evidence on this one. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to press on it. First. Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all this. Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit? That would be, of course, the position you have. Chief of Police.
Oh,
The resolution of the SL9 is in security of promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive.
Hmm.
It's actually right.
oh, that's a good one.
Huh? Do you really think I'm that
He is a
incompetent?
He's a gaslighter.
Fine waiting on that one. What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little. Is that true, Edgeworth? Yes. He was going to be made chief anyway. Gah! Be careful when pointing that finger. Or you might wind up being the one pointed at. So, that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else. Pretty obvious there. Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that.
He probably did it for that.
There are only 3 people I would look out for. Me, myself, and I. But there's some proof right there. No, there. It's out in the open now. Gee, would you mind if I change my testimony a little?
By all means, please do.
I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice. If there was nothing in it for me. Nothing in it for you? Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl? Lan's little sister, wasn't it? You think I felt sorry for her? You'd better think again. You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone. Be tough on crime and tough on people. And that's how I was raised. Oh, yeah. I can see why people hate this guy. You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though. Oh, that's a good one, Worthy. Could there have been something in it for him? I do think there is, to be honest with you. Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out? Yeah, he would. True, might not help for, for their sake. But if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone. Gant is really annoying though, isn't he?
Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend a hand to people.
That's not what I meant.
Very well, then. Who's this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge the evidence?
There's only one person.
His partner.
Lana Sky.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky, the defendant?
I believe it's quite obvious in the light of circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister, Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit.
Self-profit? Do you mean...
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Scott was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
But how would he profit from all of this?
He would be able to use chief prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets?
This is where Nufibanga's laughter would come in, you know.
It would.
Or whatever it is that he does.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's about to play it now in a minute.
Oh, wait! It must mean puppet, as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind.
Admit it, Chief. Use is in Lana Sky forging evidence. The motive? To appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her. Right on, my boy. There it is. That one.
Yeah, a little bit late.
Don't worry. At least it got done.
Yeah.
Right on, my boy. You have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something. What? Do you have any proof of this? That I controlled Lana? Ooh, you know what?
You.
For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing? Lana? She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than a mere conjecture.
Unless... that is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which will that be? Of course, I'm talking about...
Maybe he's the one that, like Lana is sticking up for the detective because he did something.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her. You know, he has a point there. Worthy, you'd better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Just what do you mean?
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What? What? Order! I said order! Me a pizza? Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
Huh?
This is an affront for the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder. That impossible.
No, it's possible. Your Honor, I was merely reiterating. My English sucks right now. What Mr. Edwards said, in easier to understand language, it's too late, Mr. Wright. Huh? There's no turning back for us now. Looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this. Well, he's right.
Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder?
But why would he murder this from, you know?
I know. Good question. Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
I see.
Alright then. See, this is like the trial with the actor.
Oh, the samurai.
Yeah, it's just Samurai, thank you. The Turnabout Samurai, that's what it was. Where those two teamed up, and they're in it again.
Let's see what Mr. Wright's got. And it better be good. Shows the evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
I want to see where the fuck is this tool. Okay, do. Current photo. ID card. Remember that 177777777?
Yeah.
That is actually Chief Gant's card.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
This is the ID card list.
Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID card on the list we could determine the owner of yesterday. 7777777. Sorry, there's no way you can prove that's my card number. It's your number.
What? What? How do you know that?
The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code.
7 digits? You don't mean...
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 7777777. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. Oh, we got him.
Oh.
Order! Order! Chief Gant, what do you have to say?
Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations. Nuh-uh. I don't think so. And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Chief Gant, so you admit it? You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime?
What about it? I'm the chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. Tell me. When you entered the room, were you alone? Oh, I always go to the bathroom alone. What does it do with the evidence room? If that sentence had to end in the bathroom alone, that would not have answered any of my questions. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you on that day, would he? They have ass over a barrel full of ravenous piranhas. Yeah, for sure. Of course not. Why would he be? I haven't seen him in days. Yeah, I wonder why. You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? I'm afraid you've just undone yourselves. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
Oh, what do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Lana Sky's guilt.
No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm gonna have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
Okay, his ID is in our hand. However, last item report. A half-written document dated 2/21. Can be submitted to the Chief of Police. Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime. Or, to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it. So,
Yeah, but what is
Detective...
it?
that was determined earlier because he wanted to help out Lana. So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. would have had to give that report to the chief of police. Yet, you were in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filed it. He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day.
He needed to.
Yes, to transfer the evidence out.
Oh,
Detective Goodman took their form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. I accompanied him? There's no other way the murder of and Detective Goodman. There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I, Chief of Police, murdered poor Goodman? Well, exactly.
oh, wait. The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet, you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body. No! Jeez, that was like an anime thing going on.